It's crazy. When I first started this channel, I truly didn't really understand why I had the urge to create. I was just this laid back kid, very quiet, liked just being quiet and didn't really have a voice. I had to find it in the most troublesome ways or in so many trials and tribulations where I truly didn't know how to express. And YouTube came in my life and I watched many creators just express themselves and I got inspired. So I started making videos, reactions, Q&As, and started in high school. And ever since then, it was just been a blur. Finding, the things that make me happy and holding on dear to it is something that it's something that made me who I was today and who I am today. And I feel like the amount of things that I've been through all my life, whether it's failures, disappointments, breakups, losing people, betrayal, I always never lost the idea of creating. I always never lost the passion in wanting to make people smile and happy. And I think that's why I decided to create this channel. So I continued making videos and continued doing everything that I can to express and mainly spread the message of just embrace yourself. I want to be able to make your guys' day, whether it's for an hour or whether I just made your entire day with just one small video. I love what I do, and I thank God for being able to bring me back to this moment and to this moment to where I can make videos and be able to say we've hit 3,000 subscribers. I started with consistency and not the same passion that I have today. And as I found God and He brought me back to where, not even back, but into a new beginning and a new levels in life, I realized that this was all His design. And there's so much more that we have in store. And I don't want to figure out what that next step is, but I want it to be discovered in our journeys. New beginnings, new relationships, new discoveries. It's like one big circle that you have to go through until God sets you forth on the true journey. And just seeing the love and support that I've gotten recently, it really showed that you guys aren't just watching this because it's just there on your feed. It's just, you may be watching because I truly do entertain you, or I could inspire you. And that's something that I don't think you guys understand how special it is to me. And I thank you guys so much for not only being my village, for being my supporters, but allowing me to be here at this very moment. So I just gotta say, thank you. Thank you for 3,000 subscribers. And thank you for allowing me to be your next favorite creator. So we reached 3,000, which is, I feel like, to me, I wouldn't say it's long overdue, but a part of me actually feels like it's on time. I feel like with the consistency I had when I started this channel, I want to say almost 8 years ago, it was great. But the only thing is my consistency really didn't match the passion I had for it. When I first started this channel, I was aiming just to see if I can just get big, famous, make a bunch of money and stuff like that, right? I really didn't have too much big of a passion, and I felt like reactions was the easiest way to get to that point. And then, of course, life happened, I grew, matured, and then I started to fall off a bit from it. I was like, man, I'm not really cut out for this. And I remember when I moved here to Texas, I remember I had to sell everything. I'm talking about the PC, monitors, just to make a living, just to be able to afford bills, right? And it was a tough seasons, to be in fact. And I feel like when it came down to me wanting to continue this, I knew that Every time I was like, it's not for me, I'm always circling around back to the idea. I'm always circling around back to this moment. I'm always circling around back to the what ifs and the possibilities. I'm always circling around back to looking at PCs and seeing if I can get back into this. Because after that, I started Twitch and it was cool, but I was doing the same thing. I was just doing reactions. And I feel like to me, it just wasn't something that I wanted to do. It wasn't something that I felt that I had passion for gaming. I've been gaming since I was 4 years old. I remember getting the first Xbox. I remember getting a GameCube. I remember playing the first Disney joystick game. There were so many things I was blessed to get, and it was just all about gaming. And gaming ever since has been part of my life, and I love it to this day. And I remember recently, I want to say maybe a few months ago, I was getting into voice acting as well. Voice acting is something I definitely consider doing and still consider doing. It's really cool. I enjoy it. I enjoy bringing characters to life. You see me implementing it in the videos and such. And you're going to see a lot more projects as well in the future, just FYI. I started to realize it's something that I want to get into more, which is creating. So God, in his beautiful ways, we came to this point where I already had monitors set up, have funds to get this PC. I had all these things here just lined up perfectly, his timing perfectly. It wasn't my timing, it was his. And I'm grateful that we came to this point where I'm not only in love with a consistency, but I'm in love with what I do. And that's being a gamer, that's being a YouTuber, that's being a creator, a voice actor, and many more things to come within the future, right? And I know a lot of people will probably look at this like, they're making 3,000 subs such a big deal. And to me, it is a very big deal. And not because of the number, but because of the story behind it. I started off with consistency, but not with the right passion, right heart position. And now I'm in the right heart position with better consistency. Of course, I missed last week. It was just some things lined up for you guys. And that's actually something I'm going to talk to you guys about within this next few minutes. But I want to say thank you guys so much for believing in me, for subscribing to me when you didn't have to. You could have just rolled past my video and called it a day. Most people do, and that's totally fine. Like, I don't want to feel it like an entitled creator to where it's like, oh, I put these things out and you're supposed to like it. It's not me. I love putting out very great videos. I love taking my time on it. I love just doing all I can for these videos and you guys being able to enjoy it. And that's something that I definitely want to continue doing, even if it's to where I don't get any more subscribers. I love what I do. I'm able to at least showcase this to the new 3,000 members of the village now. And it's crazy to think about, man, one day it's going to be 4,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 100,000, 500,000, 1 million. And God knows when that'll happen. And I'm excited for the day when it does happen. When it comes to just this channel alone and this community that I'm building, that you guys are helping me build, I don't want it to seem like it's mainly just me building this. This is literally built by all of you, this whole thing. Of course, I started it, but at the same time, you guys are helping me build such a wonderful community, whether it's crossing from TikTok or to here. I don't really use Instagram, so it's really crossing from TikTok to here, and you guys are just awesome. So I really want to say just thank you for just supporting me, for being here. It's been quite some time. Times I'll feel depressed, I'll feel low, I feel all these different things just about life in general, seeing if I'm good enough to even continue doing this, if I'm a good enough person, or even with lust, like all these different things, right? And that's just the journey of God, of just walking with him. And by God, I mean Jesus. So as long, I put this out there because I want to let you guys know, like, I'm not pushing it down your throats, but I love Christ. I do. I got a painting up there that I made, Proverbs 3:5, lean on to the Lord and not your own understanding, in Aramaic. And he is my sole foundation of this channel. He is my sole foundation of why I do this, how I do this. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be able to do this. I don't want to put anything over that, and I'm not going to have anything corrupt or jeopardize that. So that means I'm not going to change that, period. That does offend you, then I appreciate you for being honest, and you may literally unsubscribe and leave. But at the same time, I want to make this clear. Just because I believe in something that you may not, doesn't mean that I look at you any different. what I believe will not affect you. It may affect your perspective on what you believe, but it won't affect you in general, because you watch me because I do these entertaining videos, or I may help you through a day. I want to be able to continue doing that for you. But that's just something to kind of there. Like, my foundation is Christ. My foundation is God. I'm gonna put that out there. It ain't gonna be no change or nothing like that. Yeah, when it comes to just making videos overall, I love it. I love editing these videos where it takes 3 hours or so. I love playing these games with you guys and just seeing the comments like, oh, you should have done this, you should have done that. And it's awesome. I love it. Grew up watching favorite YouTubers till this day. Ray Kenshin, Berleezy, BDG, Jazz, like Tyrone, Magnus. And then even before I would watch like Agnes, Jinx, CJ Soko, like all these different YouTubers, and they influenced me and inspired me. And the one thing I realized to myself when I first started this channel and I was getting back into it, I realized I was almost feeling like I was copying. Especially, I feel like at times, and it's common, but it's all happens when you're copying your favorite YouTuber. Me personally, I feel like I was copying a lot forward. Like I was taking what he already did and then doing the same exact thing, like overlay, same exact, like everything, right? But part of me felt like I'm just mainly inspired and want to continue producing the same energy. I want to be able to create the same, not more so this, like I want to be able to create the same impact for you guys. I want to be able to make your guys' day. I want to be able to do the same things that he's done, but in my way. I've been seeing like you before, like, oh, you remind me so much of him, and I love this, and you guys would be great, and you're just like him, and I truly appreciate it. I truly do. But I want to make this known now. I'm not Corey. I don't think I can really uphold to that. That's a whole different tier level. I can't. At the same time, I appreciate it because I'm very high standard to be to somebody that you're inspired to, which I take very daily, which is really cool. But I want to let you guys know, this is me. I won't be somebody that is somewhat like the same person, but you're just going to see me. You're going to see different styles. You're going to see different edits. You're going to see different, just me in general. And I you guys subscribed, so I think that means I'm doing a pretty good job. But to the Shogun as well, shout out to the Samurai, because you've been seeing people from his community come over here, and I'm like, whoa, okay. It's on TikTok or here, I'm just like, wow, that's awesome. So I appreciate you guys a lot. I really do, and I can't wait to see what we do next. And as far as what we are doing next, I know I said I had a special announcement for you guys. So remember, I don't know if you guys remember when I said I was going to be doing the next series and stuff like that. Well, our next gameplay series will be Amanda the Adventurer. Now, a lot of you guys have commented, whether it's on my TikTok or on a YouTube post or even a comment, you want Amanda the Adventurer, and there's actually many more games as well that you guys want me to play. So I decided to create a new thing for the channel, meaning that it's not just going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays uploads. There's going to be Sunday uploads. Now, I got this inspiration, of course, from Corey's Spooky Scary Sunday. So instead of it being just about scary movies and stuff like that, or shorts and etc., it's going to be me doing all gameplay series. So all your games that you recommend, and it's a long one, a series, we're going to do it on Sunday. What is it called? Village Series Sundays, VSS. And it's something I thought of when I was thinking about, like, of course it was inspiration from Corey's Spooky Scary Sundays, but I originally thought of it because I was thinking about VHS and how, like, you always just used to watch like our like a bunch of like stuff on Sundays, and your VHS, and it's like your favorite movie, your favorite game, or just anything. And I thought of a VHS, and I was like, hold on, wait a second, Village Series Sunday, and it just grew to where it is. So you guys are going to see that very soon. Make sure you stay towards the end of the video to see when it happens. And of course, like I said, the Amanda the Adventurer will be the first VSS gameplay series. There will be many more. You guys have recommended me a bunch, so I just need some time to let it go in there. But what I want you guys to do, watching, of course, share this with your friends, and not to say like, oh, make sure, no, not more so just to subscribe. Share this with your friends who are currently wanting to be a creator. And I want to say this to them, and to whoever's watching who is also a creator. Love what you do. Don't be like everyone else beside you, whether they're on the same journey and they're making bigger heights than you have, or they're not even on this journey and they're saying you're not gonna. Words can easily drive you off your trail. It's the foundation and the passion that you have that'll make you go forward. I want you to take this from somebody that his biggest enemy was himself. My biggest enemy was myself, not the devil, not anyone else. It was literally myself, where I had self-doubt, self-consciousness, all these different things while I'm creating these videos. And then when I finally realized that I truly just love this, I love gaming, I get emotional thinking about what it could be. I get emotional just thinking about the heights we will reach together, the goals that we'll reach together. And I can't thank God enough for being able to do this for you guys. Truthfully, I feel like, it's crazy how full circle this came. I remember giving up my PC that day and just thinking like, it's over. That's it. I'm not meant for this. And here I am showcasing that I've hit 3,000 subscribers and working towards the next one. So please keep creating. Please enjoy this. Please love it. And don't let anyone tell you what they think you are not good at. Because if you see it, you can do it. And this is to myself, and I just got this. This is to myself when I do hit 1 million subscribers. I know somebody's probably like, oh, what? You're not going to hit? No, I'm going to hit 1 million subscribers, God willing. Thank you, not only for keeping Christ as your foundation. Thank you for not only changing up on your supporters in the village. Thank you for sticking with the village and leading them and helping them build this community. Thank you for not giving, no matter how hard it got, no matter how hard it will be, no matter how low you may get, no matter how difficult things may be, no matter what season you're in. Thank you for not giving. So, guys, again, I truly appreciate you guys. 3,000 subs. We gained over like at least 500 within this past couple months, which is insane. And it's just, I make next goals. Because 1 million isn't even the end. I promise you, 1 million is not. That's almost even the beginning itself. But before we get to that, we'll get to 4, 5, 10, 20, 30, 50, 100, 500, million, and go from there. And until then, we just enjoy what we got. I hope you guys continue to enjoy the ride and enjoying the new things that I'm bringing to this channel, the new people that's going to come to this channel, but yet just the same vibe that we always carried since we first started this channel. So I want to thank you guys, the village, for supporting me. I want to thank my beautiful wife for just being a rock and guiding me and just being a great support system no matter what seasons we're in. I want to thank the Lord, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for just being my foundation. And I want to thank the person that's watching this for being able for me to open myself up and be this person that you so happily enjoy. You didn't have to, and you didn't have to sub or like. So I truly appreciate you guys and I thank you. But I'm going to see you guys in the next video because we got some videos to make. And I love you guys and let's continue on a journey. Road to 4K, 5, and so on from there. Love you guys. Be sure to blast that like button. Make sure you can't speak. Make sure you guys subscribe to join the village. And I'll see you guys next time. I love you. Peace.